Hello, everyone. I saw this news and it was like Parallel has reporting it. Others also reported it that US is quietly canceling Nigerian visas, professionals, families stranded. I also some few weeks ago, I received this thing from a particular family whose daughter is a student in the US, and she came back to renew her visa. For a 4 year course, she was given 2 years, and then when it was time for visa renewal, they said she had to come back to Nigeria. She came back to Nigeria to renew her visa, and she was not given a new visa, and you know all those stuff. You're like wondering, hey, what's going on? This is a student. What do you want her to do? She has already done 2 years out of the 4 year course. Is she going to start from square one? Is it going to be this thing? It's just so something else. This one, it says the United States Embassy in Nigeria has reportedly started revoking valid visas already issued to Nigerian citizens, leaving professionals, entrepreneurs, frequent travelers, families stranded with cancelled plans and rising costs. Former Chief Corporate Communications Officer of NNPC Limited, Olufemi Soneye, disclosed this in an article yesterday titled "The Quiet Revocation: Why is the US Silently Cancelling Nigerian Visas?" He said, according to him, several affected persons confirmed receiving official letters from the embassy in recent weeks instructing them to submit their passports at the consulate in Lagos or Abuja. Once submitted, their visas were immediately cancelled without further explanation. The cancellation notice, citing Title 22 Code of Federal Regulations, Section 41.122, vaguely stated that new information became available after the visa was issued, but offered no details, evidence, or opportunity for appeal. Those affected include a prominent journalist, the head of a federal government agency scheduled to deliver an international address, and an Abuja-based entrepreneur with a spotless travel history. Others are professionals and frequent travelers who depend on visas for education, family reunions, medical treatment, and important business activities. And I saw something that someone had written called General Oluchi on X, and which was very instructive. She said when Trump was coming, there were a lot of Nigerians who supported the fact that they said they're going to be deporting illegal immigrants, blah blah blah. I knew a lot of people who were doing threats on the fact that, oh, if you are not an illegal immigrant, this. I'm like, who decides what is an illegal immigrant? I think I remember writing that tweet. I said, who decides it, and where do you think it will stop? One of the things that people don't understand is that when people want to do something, they start with the one that makes it look attractive, the one that you feel it. Whatever you must do is that you must put yourself in somebody's picture. That's what shoes. That's what they call empathy. I think was it last month or 2 months ago when I saw one particular lady coming out. This one is a U.S. citizen coming out to cry that her father was being deported. Meanwhile, she was one of those who was supporting Trump for how do I call it, for wanting to deport, saying they were going to deport illegal immigrants, right? And for me, I'm doing this message. I know they collect social media or whatever. Me, I will say my mouth. I will say what I need to say anytime I want to say it. The worst thing that will happen is to tell me that I shall not enter my country. I'm a Nigerian. I have a country. You say me I no enter your country, I will enter another country. If every other country say I should not enter that country, I'll stay in my country. No, I'm a Nigerian. We die here. And like my husband will say we are from. They say we used to say it. Say we are born here, we are from here, we go nowhere. Ah, and this girl was like all of us. Then when they now deported her, they were about to deport her father, they deported her. She was not crying, asking for forgiveness, saying that, oh, people should all come, let's fight this. Like, fight what? Or is it because your father is affected? Oh, you didn't think that other people's fathers were going to be affected when you were jumping up and down and hailing it? It's the same thing with this one too. The same Nigerians that felt this, the people forget that this thing affects. So it's not just They say when you see Hausa people have a saying that fits it correctly. They say in za ka gina ramin mugunta gina ta gajere don baka san ko kai za ka fada ciki ba. That if you want to build a hole of wickedness, say me will do one short, that you might be the one that will fall into it. Don't do it too big so that when you fall into it, you won't go and break your neck. Now be this one. He said many were forced to cancel trips at short notice, refund tickets, and explain to international partners why they could no longer attend scheduled meetings. In some cases, travelers only discovered the cancellation at airports and boarding gates, with a few briefly detained by immigration officers before being turned back. Do you know we had this because when I saw the title, so I was telling my husband like, bros, so they say they are canceling this thing so that somebody will not go there and be stranded. But like because I hadn't read it then, I didn't know. But at least this one they are sending letters to someone. They inform you on time that they are canceling. It makes sense. Because my husband too was also saying it was like because I'll say to you, let somebody not get there, then they'll not start deporting you back, or because you can't go in. He was not like, oh, but if they cancel the visa, they should be able to see it before you board. So I think that's what is happening now. For those that they didn't get letter, as soon as you are going to go on board, you get it. And imagine the amount of money that you would have wasted to buy ticket, and then it's just gone just like that. I don't blame anybody, sha. It's my own my own country that I blame, and with the illegitimate government that we have right now, Nigerians don't even know what we are going to go through because having someone who was found in drug dealings that forfeited money through drug dealing as occupying the seat of presidency, Nigerians don't understand how this affects every one of us, especially younger people. You understand? Because the moment they now see you, they'll be looking at you with suspicion that you are also a criminal or one thing or the other. But then people just feel like, oh no, let's just keep going what we are doing. Anyway, sha. Despite the seriousness of the situation, neither the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria nor Nigerian authorities have made a public statement on the wave of cancellations, leaving affected citizens in uncertainty. Those impacted insist they have never overstayed visas, violated immigration laws, or posed any security risks. The sudden revocations have therefore raised concern of a quiet but targeted tightening of U.S. visa policy against Nigerians. One thing I know is that a lot of people they've been denying a lot of people visa. Many people are getting in short. People have been telling people that there's no need. Don't even stop bothering to apply because you're just going to end up just wasting, your money. Analysts know that applications from high immigration countries have long faced heightened scrutiny, with Nigeria often singled out. Policy documents from past US administrators encourage consular officers to apply stricter review standards to certain nationalities, fueling fears that the current cancellation may be part of that ongoing approach. Anyway, sha, it is what it is.